Oh, by the way, we need to do
Three, two, one. We're live.
Oh, we're live. What do we
Hey,
need to do?
how
Sue?
are you?
We're live.
So a friend of mine, Jeff Marchetti.
Oh, I know Jeff.
Yeah, I know you know Jeff, right? So
He's got my girl from
yes,
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Well, she's actually Carabono.
Cara.
She's actually doing something for him
in Mawa
at the MAPAC.
Yeah.
So he wants us to one day be on that stage.
Oh yeah.
Speaking about what we do.
Sure.
But he wants us to do a promo.
To be on the stage?
Just to because they're kicking it off with Cara.
For that?
Yep.
Well, now you're pulling us out.
Well, we'll do that afterwards. We had a lot of technical difficulties today. I didn't want to add one more thing to the plate, but I thought, you know what? Might as well add one more thing to the plate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Let's get right to it. We got another amazing show. People are loading up. We're back. Let's get to it. So, Jeffrey, hit the open. You want to come on? Because I don't want to go 3, 2, 1, and then you say I didn't do it right.
I already
didn't follow
did that.
protocol. Anyway,
I said 3, 2,
we
1.
have to do it again.
It was a little less enthusiastic. 3, 2, 1. We're on.
Oh, ready? 3?
Okay.
No, I mean, but the rolling of the beginning of the
Oh, yeah.
the
Well, that's
official
different.
roll.
Then we pump it up. Go ahead.
The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
It's musical. It's magical.
Suki and Scott, that's 7 of hearts. Exactly.
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
Now, these larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey as they bring you the Suki and Scott Show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
I answered you because I have respect for you guys, and it was a question respectfully put.
The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor,
You like De Niro and Cape Fear. Counselor!
entertainment,
Jesse's girl!
Wonderful.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
and optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Ultraviolet light, it gets in there and it just fights the kung flu, is that right? Okay.
Let's laugh together.
I love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
That's the best intro for a show I maybe have ever seen. Yeah, your intro is fantastic.
It is fantastic.
It's
You know
pretty
what,
good.
Suki? You know why it's fantastic? Because we are better together. See that right there?
We're always better together.
And we're better together right there too.
Better together, constantly.
We're in magazines now. We're on billboards. I mean, we're everywhere these days. It's unbelievable.
Because we are
better together. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great time we're having here on the Suki and Scott Show. We've got so many great guests that we've had, over 450 shows, 900 celebrities and performers, Suki. And today's show is no different. Frank, Deville, Greenfield, and Liso are on the show. Now, here are two guys who have come together, Sue. Powerhouses. Frank Greenfield used to be in the Gap Band.
Mm-hmm.
You dropped the bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me.
How about Get on the Bus?
Get on the bus early in the
By
morning. That's why we're here,
Okay.
because he connected with Liso, who's this young fella. When he was really young, he was on The Wire on HBO. He was a young kid on The Wire on HBO, and now he's a singer, he's a songwriter, he's a rapper.
And they're coming together.
They came together to redo Early in the Morning.
Mm-hmm.
And they remade the song, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's got a whole new twist to it. And so those guys are coming up, and then later on, this fella named Chai Brown, he's an actor, a comedian, a singer, a songwriter. He does it all. So we got another great show. Before we bring those guys on, Soup, you know I'm a big radio news anchor here in the New York area in the mornings. Very popular.
You are
fella.
so popular. In fact, I listen to you every morning. I get up to support him.
Go ahead.
So
What did your son say the other
That
day?
you're very inspiring.
Inspiring, ladies and gentlemen.
Inspiring.
I'm inspiring. And I'm just reading the news. But anyway, so listen, one of the stories we did was the Hollywood Reporter came out, the critics, the Hollywood Reporter, you know, the group.
The group.
Their best TV shows of the 21st century.
21st century.
So
okay.
they came up with their best TV shows of the 21st century. So for example,
top 10 list?
Top 50. I'm sorry.
Okay, top 50. That's a lot.
So for example, number 50.
MASH.
No, of the 21st century,
Okay.
Suk.
When did MASH come out?
That's like 1969.
Okay.
70. Very early on, Suk. I wasn't even born yet at that time. Anyway, so number 50.
Okay.
Sex in the City.
Ooh, number 50
Number
is Sex
50,
in the City?
Sex in the City. Number 30, Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I'm going to take you down the list. Number 16, and this is unbelievable to me because this should be top 3. Number 16, Breaking Bad.
Wow, Breaking Bad should be 1.
Top 3 at least, right?
Mad Men?
Mad Men. I'm going to tell you about Mad Men. Number 5, speaking of our boy Liso, The Wire came in at number 5.
I could see The Wire
That
being
was a
there.
show that he was on when he was a young boy. Number 4, 30 Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3, Succession.
I love Succession.
Okay, so Suki, if I was going to tell you, if you were going to guess the top 2 that they picked, top 2 shows.
You said Game of
21st
Thrones
century,
already, right?
Yes, top 2 shows of the 21st century that they picked, their critics, Hollywood Reporter, which ones would you pick? Top 2.
It's really tough.
By the way, one of them you appeared on.
Sopranos.
Okay, but Sopranos and Mad Men. You tell me what order they're in, 1 and 2, or 2 and who's number 1?
Sopranos and then Mad Men.
Which is what?
Sopranos 1, Mad Men 2.
You got it backwards.
No way.
They went Sopranos number 2, Mad Men number 1.
Wow.
Mad Men, which is a fantastic show.
I love Mad Men.
You know what's
I
not
thought
even,
it was incredible.
You know what's not even on the list? Ozark.
Ozark is not even on the list.
Not even on the list of top 50.
That I have
It's
to
unbelievable.
disagree with.
And listen, if you would have said to me Mad Men, Sopranos, Breaking Bad,
Okay.
I'm all in on that.
I'm all in on
'Cause
that.
Breaking Bad's got to be closer to the bottom, to the
I
top
think
of
it
the
should
list.
be Sopranos, Breaking Bad,
Mad Men.
Mad Men.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you go. Hollywood Reporter. Yeah, it's crazy.
I always put Sopranos first.
Sopranos got to be first
I
on
mean,
everything.
well, kind of it was the show that made all of these other shows possible.
Right, right.
So I feel like you got to give the OG the props because before The Sopranos, there was nothing.
Hey, Tone, we got to get out to the Pine Barrens. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tone, we're gonna go down. We got the Russian guy in the Pine Barrens.
Come on, everybody. I mean, you
Hey,
can't.
Christopher, what are you doing?
You got to
Christopher?
give David Chase and HBO
Insane.
the props for creating what is streaming today,
Suki.
because they took HBO, put it on the map, and created this whole platform that we live on right now.
Let me just say, you dropped the bomb on me.
But I will tell
baby.
you, the creator of Mad Men was a writer on The Sopranos,
was he?
and I actually had a scene with him. Wiener.
Wiener?
Anthony, it's not
Anthony
not
Wiener. What are
Anthony.
you insane?
No, is it? I forgot his name. He's the head. He created
What's
created
his
Mad
name,
Men.
Suki? We don't have time.
He created
we don't have
Mad
time.
Men
Mad Men
creator.
I'll give you 5 seconds.
Matthew.
Oh, Matthew Wiener.
Yep.
Not Anthony Wiener.
Yep. Matthew
Because he
Wiener.
would have sent you a picture of his underwear. Ladies and
Former
gentlemen,
congressman.
Frank Greenfield and Liso coming right up. Here's a quick look at both of them separately, and then we're going to bring them in together. Watch.
Talking about, yeah, I've been there for a minute, so please get offended. She like her legs when I'm in it, and not when I stop, she finish. That's why I'm digging. Her bitch, she want me to keep spinning. Ain't no 3 count when I'm winning, so I stay winning. Stacking that bitch like a sandwich, so you know that I get that bread to that cheese to that chicken. And this the part where the block thick is like morning oatmeal, you be mixing. Hot fresh out the kitchen. There's no remix to ignition. She riding me crazy. I give her deep stroke on my piston. Please go SLO-LISO, cause I ain't never felt this love before. And little mama bad, she on my line, she my prime meridian. And little mama got class cotillion. She just like to take drugs and get dividends.
Oh, yeah. What's going on, guys? That's some group you got in there. You guys are like crammed in a hallway.
We are the family of funk here with you guys today. Yeah, we're here.
Oh, my God. You got the whole family with you, huh?
Yep. Yes, we do.
All right, introduce yourself,
Yeah,
please.
tell us who everybody is. I see Liso in the back there. I can't miss that guy.
That's right. You can't miss him. I'm Frank, of course. These are the illustrious Dunn sisters, Mia Dunn and Cherie Dunn.
Hi,
this
Marie.
is my twin brother right here, Wayman Starks.
Woo!
I can see that. I can see it.
Yeah, and Liso's right here.
Liso, go!
Hi.
I love it, man. Well, listen, Frank, you and Liso teamed up to remake Early in the Morning, right? So that was the Gap Band did it. You guys are going to do it with the Family of Funk. But first, you got to tell me, what was it that brought the two of you guys together?
Well, our management and our PR, you know, in order to hit the certain demographic, you know, with a track like this, you know, you have to collaborate. A lot of artists are collaborating. A lot of writers are collaborating right now, you know, to get, you know, a wider demographic and get different ideas, exchange ideas. And we had tried, you know, a few different, you know, rappers, a few different personalities. And when he came in and just laid that flow down, it was meant to be. With, you know, it worked really well musically with the song.
I love it. And Lisa, what was it like for you to work with Frank?
Terrible.
No, cool.
Absolutely.
It was an absolutely grand experience. You know, as you all know, the guy's got Grammys to his name. And, you know, the Family of Funk, this band is absolutely crazy. Like, they are very talented. So I'm just blessed to be able to work with these guys. And they're just, you know, seasoned veterans. So that I'm trying to learn from them. So.
Yeah, yes. You're trying to get every little bit of information from all those years of experience, and you know, nothing like, you know, Frank giving back to the next generation too, and especially the Family of Funk. Frank, what's it like for you now to re-release this song, and why did you want to do Early in the Morning in particular?
Well, you know, I always loved the song. I got it. Also, my brother Wayman here. Wayman is an original Gap Band member and toured with Charlie Wilson for like 30 years.
Wow.
And so it was, you know, those songs, I was raised with that music. Funk and disco and R&B and pop is always part of my DNA. And in my time at the Gap Band, I just loved doing that song. And it's I think certain songs are timeless. You know, other people, Robert Palmer remade this song in the 80s, and we're doing a 2024 version, you know, of this song. So it was just, you know, an obvious choice.
That's really cool, right? Well, listen, but before I know you guys are going to play a little bit, but I want to show a little bit of the video, Frank, of the one you recently did. Not this is just you, Jeff. Pop that up. Let's take a quick listen to what it was.
I never knew I loved you till you was gone. So I'm gonna get early in the morning. Find me another lover. So I'm gonna get early in the morning. Find me another lover. So I'm gonna get early in the morning. Find me another lover. Get up early every morning, 'cause the early bird always catches the worm.
Now I gotta get up early.
I mean, I mean, listen, you guys had me at outstanding. I think I was like, you know, in high school when I heard it, and I was like, what is this earth-shattering music that I need to be on? And then I just want to jump on the party train, you know? I mean, like, baby, come on. The Gap Band was everything and then some. So it's pretty incredible. Yeah. Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely timeless.
Timeless is the word.
And now what I want to do is I'm going to play a little bit of the audio of the new version so you can hear it with Liso rapping in there.
Cool.
Jeff, pop on the audio of that. Let's take a listen to this version.
I was young and foolish, didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know I lost you till you were gone. She had a pretty face, and it drove me wild. I even wanted you to have my child, yeah. Baby, please tell me that this is all fake. I thought we was good, we was gonna make some shake. No reason I'm thinking that just takes the cake. How you up and just leave me and not hesitate. You was in like a dragon, out like a snake. And yeah, this one hurts, but I bend it, don't break. So gotta get up and give me another. And I'm praying this time we meant for each other.
How do you stay?
Find me another lover.
Yeah, I need another lover early in the morning all the time. The reality is, how do you stay authentic to the song, but just enough to make the song where you can now give another flow or another imagery to it? How were you able to create that?
Well, you know, actually, when I spent like 14, 15 years as a record producer, just really developing R&B and pop tunes. So it's just something that you just, you know, start to formulate your craft. And so it was just, you know, a lot of experimenting, you know, working with different sounds sonically, things like that.
And the family of funk. Tell us about the ladies. Like, how do you all stay together musically, rhythmically, and evolve together?
Go ahead, ladies.
The endless hours of practice. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. And, you know, we're sisters. So, you know, we on the same wavelength there. So, yeah.
That is so
we
cool.
also all came together like in the middle of COVID, in the middle of lockdown. So there's this like survivors thing that we have together that has kind of cemented us really as a family. So everything that we create kind of comes from there.
And Liso, you know, I want to ask you a question because, you know, I was looking at some old shots of you when you were on The Wire, man. That was such a, you know, we're just talking about top shows of the 21st century. Hey, look at this guy.
You are one of you.
Yeah, I mean, that.
Oh, y'all did some digging. That's all right.
Yeah.
Look at this face.
Yeah. I mean, that show came in at number 5, man. And, you know, when that show was on, all you heard about was The Wire on HBO and how amazing it was. What was that like for you to get such an amazing show at such a young age?
I mean, it didn't take going. Ooh, how do I put this? The experience was very fun as a child, and as I grew older, I started to understand, you know, what the show was actually about, what they were trying to portray in terms of the streets of Baltimore, and originally where I'm from, in Prince George's County, Maryland. So it was just an honor. And now to see that, you know, a lot of people are appreciating it, and, you know, the writing, the acting and everything. And thank you, Hollywood Reporter, for putting us at number 5. Thank you, appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, it's just a blessing. And I've been able to, you know, kind of use that to trampoline and move forward and get into different experiences, obviously meet different people like this beautiful group of people here. And yeah.
I got to know about like just the Gap Band. Can we talk a little bit about the early days and just how? Yes, can we talk? I mean, so what was it like when you guys exploded on the scene? Because there was nothing really like it, and I just remember hearing the Gap Band for the first time. Absolutely. You know, and it just did. I mean, the hooks. I mean, yes. I mean, tell us all about it because we're doing no justice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what it all started out with is 3 little country boys coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, with a band called the Greenwood, Orchard, and Pine Street Band, which Greenwood, Orchard, and Pine Street are the 3 black business districts in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when there was Black Wall Street. So Greenwood, Orchard, and Pine Street Band was too big, so they made it G period, A period, P period.
Wow, okay.
So that's what started the Gap Band, right? So then on to California, they came, and as we formed together and brought this dynamic thing, it started early in the morning. When we was out there trying to catch that worm. The early bird always catches a worm, right?
Right.
EITM, Suki.
Yeah.
EITM.
So basically, this is how it started. And like what the girls said, a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of rehearsals, a lot of fussing and fighting, you know, just to make it right. But then after all that, became the success of the Gap Band.
Oh my gosh, what a success it is. I mean, look at all the records. I mean,
another soundtrack of our youth.
A soundtrack. And thank you so much for educating me on Black Wall Street, because I had never, ever really known that. I just thought it was always just the Gap Band. And it was, yeah, I had no idea. Thank you for that and educating us on the history. Look at this.
A lot of people thought it came behind the store, the Gap.
No, I didn't
that was the only thing that was popular, but they just, like, again, a lot of people don't know the history of it. So that's how we formed, the Family of Funk. We just took it and took it to another level.
Boy, I mean, you made the funk so, like, certifiably mainstream. You know what I mean? I mean, it was just, you took it to a whole other galactic level just by the show, just by the clothes, just by everything. Yeah. So thank you for that, because you are a soundtrack to our lives.
Frank, you got the guitar there and you got the group. You guys want to do a little something, something?
Yeah. You ready?
What are you gonna? You doing EITM?
We're gonna. We're ready.
Nice. All right, excellent.
Hit it, Wayne.
Light it up, baby.
So I gotta get up early in the morning, find me another lover. So I gotta get up early in the morning, gotta get up, find me another lover.
Oh, I never knew I loved you till you left me. Oh, I never knew that you cared till you were gone. I was young and foolish, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know I lost it till you're gone. Oh, I never knew I loved you till you were gone.
So I gotta get up early in the morning, find me another lover. So I gotta get up early in the morning, find me another lover. So I gotta get up early in the morning, find me another lover. So I gotta get up early in the morning, find me another lover. Baby, please tell me that this is all fake. I thought we was good, we was gonna make some shit. The reason that bacon that just tastes a cake. How you up and just leave me and not hesitate. You was in like a dragon, now like a snake. And yeah, this one hurts, but I've been in no pain. So I'm gonna go up and get me another. And I'm praying this time you meant for each other. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Nice.
I was just saying, I mean, like, look at this. You guys
sound pretty good.
Oh, really good. Really good.
Even on this system, it sounded pretty good. Liso, listen, man, I love the rap and stuff. And you had a release this last summer, right? Called Hold My Breath.
So yes, that's actually on the way. Hold My Breath is on the way. So it's with a collaboration with another artist of mine, or another artist, a friend of mine. His name is Shooter back at home. But yes, that music is coming on the way. It's a single that'll be coming out very, 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 very soon.
I love it. I love it. You guys going to do produce a video of EITM soon with Family of Funk?
Yes, we're actually doing a performance video within the next couple of weeks. We've got a bunch of shows coming up. We're doing an AA fundraiser, and then we're doing a couple shows up in Oakland in November.
Wow.
Excellent,
beautiful.
excellent.
Unbelievable.
And all those records back there, I just love peeking into people's homes. I'm sorry, that's the voyeur in me. Can you just tell me a little bit about the records back there?
Well, this is my office.
Yes.
So we're kind of cramped in here. We're at my home. So they're gold and platinum for work I did with Timberland, Kelly Rowland. There's a Grammy nomination for Trinity 5-7, a gospel Dove Award for Song of the Year, GMA Dove Award, and just a Golden Globe for Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh wow, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Really?
Gee, Frank, how talented are you? I mean, Frank.
you know how it is. Actually, I was just one of the writers on the theme song, and it just, it took off. That song was used in like 8 to 10 different TV shows and a movie, and then the director for Brooklyn Nine-Nine heard it and said, we want to use this for the theme song. And then, lo and behold, 9 seasons and billions of streams. How about that?
And then they roll that Brinks truck up to your house, right? Frank, listen, you have such a prolific career as a producer and a behind the scenes guy, as a writer, and now you're out in front as a performer. In your mind, which one do you enjoy better, and which one's harder to do?
They're all hard to do, bro. Everything has its challenges. It's really, it's one thing to be on someone else's record that's going platinum, but then it's another thing to push your own. But actually, for me, it kind of everything dovetailed into one another. Working with artists, working with like Interscope, Universal Music Group, you saw what worked, what didn't, the marketing, the branding. So this band is really strong in the marketing and the branding. We have something really unique. We have the illustrious Dunn sisters, and we've got Liso, and we've got my twin brother Wayman.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I love it. And let me tell you something. What is it about bringing that funk music back, like that it feels like it's missing, doesn't it?
Yeah, but no, everything. What's
man.
old is new again, man. Everything's back. It's great.
I know the sound is.
It is. It's funk is timeless. No matter what, pop and R&B. There's also even Bruno Mars. Bringing the funk back, and it's funny. Even the rock guys, they respect the funk. So it's very broad.
I always tell Scott, it's like that wall of sound.
Yeah.
It's just from
like Tower of Power.
Yeah, like
right?
it's just that wall of sound that when you see it, you feel it, you hear it. It's just like acoustically, not acoustically, from the background singers
just
to
all the instruments coming
the
together.
Instrumentation, incredible.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
You got is there a since you're all there, is there a family of funk tune that you want to bang out like a minute of while we got you guys?
What do they say? Family funk tune?
Yeah.
The chorus.
Country and family funk.
Yes. Yeah. We'll just do the chorus to one of our songs.
Yes.
So it's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Come join the family of funk. Everybody's welcome. Black, white, brown, red, yellow, big or small. We're gonna embrace you, gonna welcome you all. Come join the family of fun. Everybody's welcome. Black, white, brown, red, yellow, big or small. We're gonna embrace you, gonna welcome you all.
Woo! I love it.
That's like a theme song for world peace.
I know. We need a little bit of that.
What comes? It's black, white, what?
Big
Black,
or small?
white, brown, red, yellow, big or small.
Oh, I thought I heard magenta in there.
I am magenta. I am magenta.
It's magenta.
I am magenta. That's the color I feel.
Anyway, guys, listen. EITM. Jeff, put that back up with the graphic with those guys. This is going to be just
huge,
just fantastic. I can't wait to see the video. And I love how you guys came together.
You and Liso, it's amazing.
Yeah, and just family of funk, an eclectic group. And listen, we've had so many of the vintage groups and performers on this show. Tower of Power and guys like that included. And it's just, everybody's back out doing their thing again, man.
It's so nice.
The pandemic lit a fire under everybody, and everybody's back out. And the people, 40 plus like us, we're just eating it all up because we grew up with these bands, and everybody's back with the new music and new takes on the old music. And you guys are doing it, and
we're here for it.
We're here for it.
We're here for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
So where can everybody
find you?
I know you got some shows in Oakland. Where can everybody find you, support you, et cetera, et cetera?
They can just thefamilyoffunk.com, thefamilyoffunk.net. We have, the Family of Funk Facebook, Family of Funk Instagram. You know, we're all out there. Mm-hmm.
You can also get us on any streaming platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple.
Perfect.
Come download us.
All right.
Come listen.
Yes.
Liso, how'd you get into honorary member of Family of Funk?
Yeah.
Look at you, man.
How'd you get in there, Liso?
He's in.
I just want to thank them for inviting me. That's all. I just want to thank them for inviting me.
No, what really happened, he was walking down this wire. We saw him on the wire. We said, "You better get down from there."
And if you want to see Liso as a youngster, you could binge watch The Wire. I'm sure on another streaming platform somewhere.
Yeah, it's still on HBO Max. So if you guys
Is it?
Oh, HBO Max. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. Frank Deville, Greenfield, Liso, Family of Funk. Guys, thank you so much. And when the video is done and it's out and ready to premiere, come back on, man, and we'll play it all over the place.
Oh, thank you so much. I
Thank
greatly appreciate
you.
that. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you. Continued success.
Bye,
Love
guys.
it.
Thank you
Wow.
so much.
Early,
No
gotta
more.
find another lover. I can't even get the tune right. I'm so
I
bad.
know. It's so good. But I mean, the Gap Band had so many hits. Outstanding, girl, you knocked me out. Right?
Keep going, Sue.
Remember that?
Keep going.
How about
I love when
the
you
party
sing.
train? I'm trying to think about the party train. All aboard! No,
Wasn't that the OJs?
no.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it on
Gap Band?
afterwards. The Gap Band.
All right.
You could hear the
Yeah, I just listen. You say the
wow,
Gap
the
Band,
bass line, the down.
and you dropped the bomb on me.
I mean, you know it, yeah.
baby. Listen, guys. we
Burn
got-
rubber on me.
Burn Rubber on Me.
Yep.
Yeah, but early in the morning and Drop the Bomb on Me. I mean, those songs are amazing. And now listen, those guys continue.
Oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head. I mean, it just keeps on going.
But how great when they added Liso to it with his raps. I mean, and you add a little like that club technophonic to it. I mean,
know.
it's really cool.
Also good.
Guys, we got Chai Brown coming up in just a sec. Another very talented fella, actor, comedian, rapper, songwriter, improv. Guy does it all.
Is it a triple threat at that level?
He's a quadruple threat. He's a grand slam threat. He'll come to your house. He'll cook you dinner, whatever you need
I don't know
him to
about
do.
that.
This
Don't go
guy
crazy.
does it all. Chai Brown's coming up. We'll be back in just a second. Take a look at this.
One of the hottest years ever. Everyone's moving inside, so power bills are up. And professional fan or AC installs could cost you thousands. Well, now you can install a fan faster than a handyman can with Breeze Bright, the simple screw-in ceiling fan that delivers a cool, refreshing breeze anywhere, anytime. Simply screw Breeze Bright into any light socket, then use the convenient remote control to get a powerful, cool breeze with a sleek, modern design. But here's the really bright idea. With one push of the remote button, you get a brilliant LED light as well. Amazing! Now, from the comfort of your couch, you can light up the room and cool down the room at the same time.
This is an invoice for $650 for a lighted fan, and it doesn't even have a remote control.
I installed the Breeze Bright in less than 10 seconds. It's powerful, quiet, and perfect for my home office.
Only Breeze Bright turns your ordinary lighting into doubles for both the light and the fan. Breeze Bright's powerful LED lights have 2,100 lumens that can last up to 50,000 hours. And its low-profile design offers safety and ease to place above bunk beds or low ceilings or out in the shed. So don't spend thousands on new AC or hundreds on fans when you can beat the heat with Breeze Bright. Call or log on now to get Breeze Bright and the handy remote control for the low factory price of only $29.99. But wait, as part of this TV-only special, you can double the offer and get a second Breeze Bright. Just pay a separate fee, and shipping is free. Get your Breeze Bright with free shipping now. Supplies are limited, so don't delay. Order yours today.
Looks like you've been sleeping well.
Megan, he's back. The My Pillow guy.
And you're looking good.
Still feeling good.
Well, just when you thought it couldn't get any better, we've got the best pillow ever, My Pillow 2.0. When I invented My Pillow, it had everything you'd ever want in a pillow. Well, now there's new technology that makes it even better. My Pillow 2.0 has my patented fill combined with a cooling fabric with temperature regulating thread. My Pillow 2.0 is truly the next generation of My Pillow.
The best sleep just got even better. Whether you have a MyPillow or not, you need to get the brand new MyPillow 2.0. Call or go to MyPillow.com now. Use your promo code, and for a limited time when you buy one, you'll get a second one absolutely free.
You're sleeping even better.
And cooler, too.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
Visit MyPillow.com.
MyPillow.com.
You do that so well.
Suki, I could take a nap right now if we had to.
Are you coming down?
I'm coming down. I could put my head right on this table.
Well, you're working the early morning hours.
Early
again.
in the morning, going to find a lover. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm getting punch drunk. Oh, lordy, lordy. Chai Brown is coming up. As we told you, very talented fella. Actor, comedian, rapper, singer, songwriter.
Improv.
He writes poetry.
Yep.
Improv. I think we might even have a little improv game.
Does the written
Suki,
word,
you and I are going to play
Yeah.
with each other. Anyway, take a look at Chai Brown, and then we're going to bring him in on the other side. Watch.
Standing here waiting on my trophy. You did a good job, but it's my time. Standing here waiting on my trophy. You did a good job, but it's my time. Blood, sweat, tears, cry now, laugh later, hater. I'm booked and busy, hater. You just a commentator. Misery loves company. Turn down that invitation. Let's end this conversation. Standing here waiting on my trophy. You did a good job, but it's my time. Standing here waiting on my trophy.
Standing here. Woo! Chai, what's going on?
Trophy. What? He's
Oh,
muted.
you're
Chai,
muted, Chai.
buddy.
Okay,
muted.
There you go. There you go. We got you now.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right, ready? Wait, ready? We're going to redo that for editing. Ready?
Yep.
Watch. Standing here.
Okay, no. Chai, how are you?
Well, that's how we did it the first time.
That is
Chai, what's
my
up, buddy?
time. Good. How you guys doing? Thank you for having me.
We're
Thank you.
great. I mean, actor, comedian, rapper, singer, songwriter,
Poetry.
improv, poetry. I mean, like it's incredible all of the things that you do.
A little too talented, Chai. I don't like it. I'm not happy with that. A little too much.
Sorry. It's my attention span. I can't like pay attention to things, so I just like go over here, then I do some poetry, then I do some songs, then some acting. So it's like I can't sit still. So
oh my
But
god.
I mean, to be able to jump into all of these different genres, I mean, do you feel like there is some sort of link between all of them and that you're able to tap into? Because I feel like music might be separate than acting, but then you have a lot of actors that love music and can vibe on that. Or even the spoken word, like, you know, being an author and a poet. But I guess it's all goes hand in hand, really, if you really think about it.
yeah, the great Bruce Lee once said, "Be water." So I remember he said "be water" in one of his like videos. Yeah, so just be water. So yeah, I think it's just
The Shaolin monks also said.
Confucius say.
Confucius.
No, I go.
Man with hole in pocket.
Just don't be in a cup and somebody might drink you.
Chai, out of all those things, you know, as you were growing up, which one did you develop first? Which one did you develop a love for first?
Poetry. Yeah, I was texting a friend one time, and she was having issues with her boyfriend, and it was just a friend. And then I text her, "We are in this vehicle, and we are standing next to we are in this vehicle, and we are neck to neck. You see, but I have dual exhaust, and you're failing to keep up with me." So that was like, I text her that, and then it was like one of those wow moments, like, what is this? And then my hand started shaking, and then my buddy was like, man, I wish I could write like that. And then I just went down the hole after that, the little rabbit hole of poetry after that. Like
and you have a book, right? Misery Loves Company.
Yeah, I have a book, Misery Loves Company. It's a humor book based off one of my poems. Can you guys see it? Yeah.
We have it. We got
the full screen.
Yeah, so it's basically about I can recite it real fast.
Yeah, give me a little bit. Go ahead.
Happy came over to visit while Positive waited in the car. Sad opened the door. Misery yelled from upstairs, "Who's that?" Sad said it was Happy. Misery said, "Let Happy in and whoever else wanted to come, because Misery loves company." Happy entered the house and immediately developed a headache and became sleepy after giving Sad advice. As Sad drank from a half-empty cup and Happy drank from a half-full cup, Misery listened on. Happy became more and more sick. Happy's stomach started to hurt. Happy was in a toxic environment. As a result, Happy ran to the window to get Positive's attention, but noticed Positive drove away. Happy turned around highly upset and started cursing and using countless profanities. Happy was stranded. Misery looked on in amazement, and Sad nodded in agreement at Happy's rant. Misery approached Happy and showed Happy to the guest room where Happy could stay, because Misery loves company. Happy was thankful and noticed negative was engraved on the guest room door.
Wow.
Wow.
Jesus, that was good.
That is way too much for her.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
That is way too much for Scott.
Wow.
And if you look at Misery's shoes, you can see his shoelaces are untied, and you can see like all kind of stuff.
Misery definitely loves company.
What brought you to that state to be able to write about that? What happened?
Very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, just being around people sometimes, and you like get like drained. You ever get like drained when you might be like this sun having a sunny day, and then someone is like, "Yeah, well, the Bulls lost again, and the Bears lost,
It's
Sox
almost like
lost."
she's Debbie down.
Yeah, everything is sad.
Hey guys, we're gonna go to the carnival today, but you might get hurt on the roller coaster.
Yeah, the roller coaster. Ice cream is sour. You know.
Speaking of girlfriends, do you have one, by the way?
I don't have a girlfriend anymore. I have a fiance now.
Oh, snap. What's her name?
Her name is Kristen.
Kristen who?
Kristen, aka Miss.
It's gonna be
Miss.
Kristen Brown.
Yeah, Kristen Brown. Yeah.
Right?
There you go, Kristen Brown.
Does she treat you well?
Yeah, she treats me very well. I proposed to her on my birthday.
Nice. How long ago was that?
August 23rd of this year.
Wow.
Is it like that old song, "When I'm with you, I'm born again"?
Come bring me
your kindness.
Come with me through all this
madness. Woman, don't you know with you, I'm born again.
See, Chai, we got poetry.
When is the album dropping? Y'all need a man.
Oh, that's great, man. What made you want to get engaged to her? How long were you guys together?
He fell in love.
5 years. 5 years.
Oh yeah, it's about time.
Yeah, about that time. Yeah.
It's funny because I was with my wife for 5 years before we got engaged.
5 years.
And here we are, just celebrated our 25th anniversary. Chai.
Yep.
25 anniversary.
Congrats.
And they just celebrate all day long.
Oh yeah. The Chai, it's like a fraternity in my house. Unbelievable. Anyway, listen, man. I see you got the sweatshirt you're wearing is 21 singles.
Yeah, 21 singles.
And you've got all these different songs out. What is it the same as writing poetry? Like, it's got to be pretty much, what's the process of creating these songs for you?
Oh man, the songs require a lot of processed snacks. So I can't go without Oreo cookies, like the double stuffed cookies, all the Oreos. I need Oreos when I'm writing.
Love it.
Coca-Cola, which is bad. Like I need that type of stuff to write. Like,
oh my God.
So yeah, I just pretty much I'll hear the instrumental and then I'll just ask what the instrumental wants for me. What does this song want from me? What is it trying to say? And then I'll write to that. So.
Wow. And you also have your own Pandora station. Is that true?
That's true. Yeah, I have my own Pandora station, Spotify. They can find me anywhere. Shy Brown.
Shy Brown Radio.
I love it, man.
Shy Brown Radio. And the fact is, I'm always very touched by spoken word.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like of late, I think this last generation really got into spoken word and are being taught spoken word more. When did you first learn it? Was it in school or who tapped into that part of you that made you want to speak out loud and speak your truth and kind of educate everybody?
Basically after that, I wrote that little text message that was like a poem. I just pretty much went down that rabbit hole, and then I found an open mic and I tried it. But way before that, I was even scared to even like say the poems out loud. So I worked in a store and I would have like the customers read the poem to me and ask them what did they think about it, because I was too nervous to like even perform in front of a crowd. So after that, I started going to open mics. I started performing. I was like super nervous. I was Eminem, palm sweaty, mom spaghetti. Before the poems.
That's so funny.
Can you do a little bit for us?
Yeah, I'll do living in the past. That's a good one.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm in charge of my destiny. I control my direction. My picture is being painted after every learned lesson. It is my choice whether to draw upon the past. If I continue to do this, my present won't last. It will continue to be blended by prior assumptions and false judgments. I will continue to weep in private, and it will spill over into my public. Fiction and false thoughts written over a deteriorating mass face. I'll never see what winning is like if I'm fighting to be in first and last place.
Oh.
Damn. I'll never see what winning is like.
Wow.
I'm fighting to be in
The
first and last place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep bringing that with you, the baggage while you're trying to win. And
yeah, like we always tell people that talk about like our iteration in our life, like what is the Suki and Scott show? And we're like, really, it's just the process of us. It's just like the next iteration of who we were meant to be and what we want to put out into the world as well.
Come bring me your kindness. Chai, listen, man. Chai, I know you
got vocals, right Scott. You got vocals.
You're like, how can I collaborate with this?
Yeah,
guy?
I'm like,
you're thinking. Anyway, I read you have like kind of a funny, embarrassing story about what was it, high school wrestling?
Oh man,
you were a high school wrestler.
Oh, that was so embarrassing. Oh, I don't want to share this. Okay,
you don't have to. You don't have to.
I'll share it. I'll share it.
No pressure.
So I was wrestling at 125, the 125 weight class. Okay. But there was a guy in front of me. He was pretty much the star of our team, and his last name was Brown as well. So I pretty much rode the bench. I was, practicing and things like that. So we had this school that was coming a match with, and their 125 guy was a star too. So the coach is like, Brown, get in there. And I'm like, oh, he's talking about the other Brown. And then he's like, no, you. And then I went up there, I was shaking, and he like slammed the thing on my head. I went out there. And then the guy is like, I'm 16 and he's 16, but he looks like he's like 32. Like he already has like all the belts. He has like a beard, a mustache, a whole goatee, kids at home. And then like we wrestle, and I was like trying my best to get out of bounds so I don't get pinned. And, some of my good friends that were there, they were the next day they were calling me the fish.
Oh,
because I was like a fish
you're
trying
like
to
flopping around. Like,
yeah.
Get me to the line. Get me to the line.
Yeah, and the gym was packed. It was like everyone saw it. So the next day was just horrible. Like, oh man, yeah.
That's so funny. You take off your sweats. You got your street pants on.
Yeah.
You never get in the matches.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny. Well, listen, I was telling Suki before you came on, I know you do a lot of improv comedy and improv groups and so on and so forth. And you guys in the improv group, you do a lot of like games with topics, and it's got like I was doing one line at a time, newscast. You could say that again, rhymes. I thought maybe give us one of those and see how we do. Tell us what we need to do.
Okay.
And see if Suki and I could pull it off.
We can just do once upon a time, and then we'll do one word each.
Okay.
So,
go ahead.
So I'll say once, and someone will say upon.
All right. So here's what we'll do. So it'll be you, Suki, and me, and we keep going around.
Yep. We'll just do a whole story. Yep. So I'll start with once.
Upon.
Ready? Time.
There
was
A.
Boy.
Who?
Liked.
A.
Girl.
Named.
Cleopatra.
And?
Cleopatra.
Loved.
Him.
Because.
He.
Was.
A.
Say well.
He was well
hung. I think I just won. No?
That was a good one. That was it.
Wow, that was a great game. I feel really good that we put that out there.
Let's do one more. I'll start. We'll go around.
That was a good one. That was okay.
All right. So here we go. Once
upon
a
time
there
was
a
gorilla
named
Spike.
Spike
Lee
was
a
movie
star
in
school
and
he
dressed
like
a
bird
who
liked
chicken
with broccoli.
Oh, I was thinking with dressing.
And furthermore,
Spike, the gorilla,
played
basketball.
He
dunked
on
so
many players.
Balls.
It always comes back to balls with you, Suki.
Look who's talking about he who hung low.
Wait, there's one that you guys do. Since we actually, we do this for a living. There was a game called Newscast. What's involved with that?
Oh man, that's I need to remember what that one was. Newscast. I
to
think that's when we provide a fake story.
Oh, real or fake kind of thing?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we provide like a story.
And we just
so
have
we
to
get
do
like
a
a
news-
suggestion from the audience.
Oh,
And we do a newscast on it.
Yeah, give us a suggestion from the audience.
All right. We have a suggestion from
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Just give us
Three gorillas ran into a convenience store down on 42nd Street, and let's get Chopper 7 out there.
Well, Suki, I'm flying over the convenience store right now, and boy, oh boy, lots of gorillas walking around this convenience store. I think they're looking to eat some bananas.
Bananas, Scott? Can you zoom in it? Does that? I think I'm looking at a gorilla at the store on 42nd Street eating bananas.
No, Suki, that's just my hairy Uncle Morty who was just walking past the convenience store, but the gorillas are inside.
Yeah, they're in there looking for some potassium, and the potassium is in the shortage right now. So, they're everywhere.
Uncle Morty is actually now.
That's so great.
Morty, I told you not to go out when the gorillas are out.
And then what's the one with rhymes?
Oh, that's the hip hop one. That's like, I'll start like a line, and I'll have you guys. Maybe I can have you guys see who can say a rhyme first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
So I'll start. I went to the store and I got some chips. I wanted ranch chips with some
dip.
Okay, Scott. All right, you did that. All right, you did that, Scott.
I keep going.
You won. So usually I think Suki would be out.
Oh, really?
So
I didn't even get a chance.
You didn't. Yeah,
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Dip, that dip ain't no chip.
I'll try
that
it.
Chip, that chip.
Okay, let's do a
lands on
suggestion.
my hip.
Word.
Let's do a suggestion, and then we can do another one so Suki can get one. Let's
Go
see.
ahead. Go ahead.
I was driving down the street in my red car. I looked up in the sky and I saw
A bright star.
There you go.
Nice, Suki.
What's it? Hercules.
Wait. I'll give you one. You ready?
Yep.
On Mike Ski in the place to be, I went to St. John's
University. Yeah.
Since
That's a lot.
kindergarten, I acquired the knowledge, and after 12th grade, I went straight to
college.
I love to cook. I live in Queens. I love eating chicken and collard
greens.
Right. Ooh. That's one DMC.
Nothing's my own, Chai.
All right, I got one for you. This,
Go ahead.
This isn't me. It's cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Wait, say that again.
Cruising down the street.
My 6'4". That's easy.
Am I 6 foot?
6'4". You know.
My 6'4".
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Have my Nikes on my feet hanging out the door.
Okay, up.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. You got to get Scott a hat to the back
Low
now.
dunks, high dunks. I don't even know. I'm not good at like that.
You're like Big Bank Hank.
He's the Jewish version. Uncle Morty.
I'm Uncle my hairy Uncle Morty.
Potassium.
I love it, man.
Everybody has a hairy uncle. Maybe
Wait.
not Morty.
Chai,
a hairy uncle.
You were on Court TV, right?
Yeah, I was on Court TV. Yeah.
Now you were. Wait, I think I saw. We can't play it because of legal reasons. But you were the defendant, and someone was suing you for something. You DJ'd a party, something or other, right? Tell me.
Yeah. So she was having a party, and she didn't want to pay the DJ to use the DJ speakers. So we used her speakers, and then I plugged my phone up to try to keep the party going, and the speakers busted. So she sued me for I think $350 or something like that. And then but I only had to pay $100 and something because the speakers were trash. I was letting the judge know. And yeah, so I lost the case, but I mean, her speakers were so horrible.
She actually won.
That she won, yeah.
She, it all real.
Yeah.
She got
That's
new
so
speakers.
funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And the lesson learned from that is bring your own speakers. I don't know what that is.
No, she was supposed to let the DJ use his speakers, and then she didn't want to pay more money for that because sometimes DJs, it's their brand. They don't want to use the clients, speakers because they might be horrible. So they're like, I have my speakers, so just pay this amount and then I can have a better party for you. So people started leaving the party, and then I hurried up and saved the day. I brought my phone and I used the Bluetooth on my phone.
You made it all happen.
Yeah. So
and that's the thanks you get. I mean, come on.
And then she just got all frustrated after everyone was dancing, and then the speakers blew out, and then everyone started leaving after that, of course. But
I don't understand why people
I would have been like, case dismissed.
I know.
You're
Like,
outta
why are
here.
you being litigious for no reason?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I got one.
I always say, DJ, pick up the phone. Request line.
No, the request line.
What?
Wait, ready? Chai, how about this one? Ready? I'll give it to you in spoken word.
All right.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. When your girl starts acting up.
Hotel, Holiday Inn, act up. We gonna do it again? Wait, what song is that?
Then you take her friend.
Everybody go hotel, motel,
Holiday Inn.
Oh.
When your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend.
Nope. See, you guys trying to get me in trouble. So that's why I'm not
It's kind of like
sing that. So you gonna take my friend?
It's kind of like Belle Biv DeVoe when they said, "Never trust a
big butt and a smile."
Right.
Big butt and a smile. Yeah.
No. You know, it's funny, Chai. We did an interview with Rappers Delight, the Sugar Hill Gang one.
Sugar Hill Gang?
And they were all with us at the table.
1, 2,
3.
Nice.
And it was funny.
History.
I was pulling out lyrics like that, and I'm like, when your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend.
And they were like,
what were you guys thinking at that time that you wrote these lyrics?
No, they actually said that there was
Yeah,
a
there
girl,
was a girl.
that they were like, she was acting up, and we're like, forget about her. We're gonna take her.
Take her friend.
And you know what? We actually asked Belle Biv DeVoe too.
Yeah.
Never trust a big butt and a smile. There, I was like, what is that line from?
Yeah.
You actually asked that to be correct. And they were like, yo, never trust a big butt and a smile. And they were like,
exactly what
it got
is.
Ronnie in all sorts of problems.
I love it.
What if it's your lawyer?
What's that?
What if it's your lawyer? You wouldn't trust your lawyer?
A big butt and a smile. Listen, man, congrats on your engagement.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure your fiance is a lovely, lovely woman.
She is.
Congrats on just being talented.
Yeah,
You should thank your mother and your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll Suki and I will look for our invitation in the mail to the wedding. I look forward to that.
Thank you for tell your parents thank you for winning the gene pool, because
Yeah,
obviously when God was giving out things, he gave you a
talent.
lot of things.
Yeah.
We got to get you guys to sing too at the wedding. Get you guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm there, bro. You know that.
He's gonna bring his Uncle Morty.
My Uncle Morty will be there too at the buffet.
For cashier.
He'll be at the buffet.
There's no buffet he doesn't love. Where could people find you? Where could they get your poetry, hear your music, my friend?
Okay, so my website is shybrown.com. So that's CHI and it has a hyphen brown.com. That's my website. You can also find me on all streaming platforms, Pandora, Spotify, what's that? Tidal, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Oh yeah, that's me. That's a lot of filtering on there to make me look handsome. That's my latest single called Vibe Out Shot Clock
I like
Violation.
that look.
Yeah.
I like that
Thank
shot.
you. Yeah.
That's a throwback, isn't it?
So it's Shy Brown, and I've been calling you Chai.
Well, some say Chai and some say Shy, but it's basically like Chicago. So Chicago Brown, because I'm from Chi-Town.
He's from Chi-Town.
Yeah.
So you were like the original Shy before the other Shy?
Who Shy?
You mean Shy, the R&B group?
Yeah.
Oh no, they were before me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're real good singers. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Shy, look, before you go, man, who were some of your people that you like to listen to growing up, and some of the like the famous artists that we have out?
Growing up, it was always like Tupac. Always like some Dusties too. Always like Curtis Mayfield.
Oh, yeah.
Dusties. Even James Brown, I
love the way you guys speak. I feel dusty. When you say we love the Dusties.
Carlos Santana.
Those are all Dusties, right? Because they're old.
Yeah, pretty much. That's who I listened to growing up.
I got to tell my son, I was like, what kind of Dusties do you listen to? He'd be like, Ma, stop it.
Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen.
Stop trying to play me right now. Stop talking like that. Dusties.
That's where we get all the good music from,
You know what? You're right. The Dusties are the good stuff.
Dusties, yeah. Curtis Mayfield, so many good stories.
Classic.
Oh, man. I still listen to Curtis.
Listen, real quick before
and now you got to listen to the Gap Band, because we had the Gap Band before you.
I like the Gap Band too. I like Gap Band. Outstanding. Yeah.
Real quick, one more time before we go. I got to do one more. Finish the word. Ready? So I'm going to start, and we'll go to Shy and into Suki.
Let's do it.
Once
upon
a time.
Jesus, Suki, play it again. Right. Time.
I
fell
for
this
girl
who
drinks
too
much
vodka,
soda
with
lime,
and
when
she
drinks,
we
dance
a lot
of.
We dance a lot of merengue
with
salsa
and
chips.
That's a good one. Just going around. That's a good one.
We gotta go on his.
You are so. How do we compliment him? You're so dusty.
I'm so dusty.
You're so dusty, yo.
Oh my God.
That's like Jay-Z. I'm so dusty, and you got to do this.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys do that. Yeah.
Earlier today, we had a magician on, which seems like 9 hours ago at this point. He did a card trick. Suki had him stop where he was picking. Had the card. You couldn't see him. Suki says stop. He picks out a card. It's the 9 of diamonds.
Yeah.
And then he says, but that's not all. He says, there's going to be a piece of paper under your desk.
And there was.
And there was a friggin' piece of paper sitting here.
And it said
Suki and Scott open.
And it said,
dude, it said 9 of diamonds on it.
I said,
we're the only ones here.
I said, who's this dusty person got it?
That's like he knew the magician knew like before he even saw you guys that it was going to be that. It's I don't know. It's hard to.
How did the paper get here that said 9 of diamonds?
That's difficult. That's like a talent. I've been trying to learn how to talk to my dog, but like that's something I'm working on myself, like trying to get her to respond. Because
Shy Brown, he's got the book out.
Shy
Misery
Brown.
Loves Company.
I think Shy Brown should come back, and he's going to teach us current day vernacular.
All right, we could do that.
Right? Yeah. I think you got to come back, Shy. We're going to play another game, and you're just going to give us vernacular that all people need to know at this point.
In 2023.
In 2023.
Yep.
All right. Shy,
trending lit or something.
Trending lit. Hashtag lit.
Lit. Trending lit.
Shy, congrats on the engagement. Congrats, 21 singles, which means there are 21 songs.
21 songs.
Fantastic.
Each one fantastic, guys.
And Misery Loves Company, and just keep doing what you're doing, my friend.
You're brilliant, Shy.
Thank you,
guys.
In
front of you.
Thank you so much.
The cards are all there.
Yeah,
the cards are there.
These two dusty people just said it.
Shy, thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Suki and Sky. Appreciate it.
Buddy.
Thank you.
Have fun, my man.
Shy Brown, everybody. Shy Brown.
Talented guy.
Very talented
I think I won at the game. Did I win at that game?
I think you did, but you were cracking yourself up because you were really cracking
yourself
up.
Like you? And
you better say this word.
I'm like, say
this word.
Guys, anyway, thanks for hanging out
We gotta
with us
go.
today. Here's Philly Kid to close it out. We love you guys. We'll see you probably in a week or two. We got more guests coming up. Suki and Scott show. It's all over the place. Catch us on USA Today Network as well. We love you. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Ah, yeah, just the two of us, building castles in the sky, just the two of us, ah, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears, wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, ah yeah. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, ah, you and I. Ah, da 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 da, yeah. Woo. I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew, yeah. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just